Yo, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back. Now, I was thinking, I gave it a little bit of thought. There are a lot of animals in this world. A lot of that I don't even know about. But, that being said, I was thinking, if I ever got caught in the wilderness, how well would I fare? What would I be able to do? I've hit the gym a time or two in my life, so that's why today, what I want to do is rank and figure out of all the animals in the world, which animals I could take in a fight. Now, this is just a tier list I found of just animals. This is an animal tier list, and I adjusted the ranks a little bit because there was like 10 of them, and I was like, that's too complicated. So at the top, I end their bloodline. Next, easy clap. And then I'm the favorite. And then we go to a 50-50. So that's an even fight. Next after that, they're the favorite. The animal is more likely to win. After that, it's a quick L for me. And then finally at the bottom, the animal would literally tear me to shreds for fun. So those are the options. We are going to be looking at all 54 animals and figuring out what chance do I stand against these 54 animals. Let's get started with a classic pick, the lobster. So, I don't know much about lobsters other than they have the little claws. That's all I really know about lobsters. Okay, so how long can a lobster be out of water? How long can a lobster survive out of water? This is a very important question. 36 hours. Okay, so a lobster can live up to 36 hours outside of water, which I feel like is enough time to have a fair fight. But I think clearly, like, if it's on land, you know, I'd say easily I'm the favorite, right? It might even be an easy clap if it's on land, because it's going to be so preoccupied with, like, trying to live that I can just walk up and, you know. That being said, if it's in the water, I think it's a quick L. I don't think the lobster tears me to shreds for fun. It is a quick L. So, averaging the scores, carry the 7, plus 2, I think it's a 50-50 fight. Largely dependent on where the fight takes place. But I think that not coming into consideration, it averages out to about a 50-50 fight. Next is a zebra. We're also going to learn a lot about animals. Because zebras run fast as fuck. 40 miles an hour. A plains zebra runs 40 miles an hour. How much do zebras weigh? All right, anywhere from 600 to 900 pounds. So we have a 600-pound animal, 40 miles an hour running at me. I'm gonna be honest, I think that's a quick L. I won't even lie. That's a quick L. Like, it runs faster than me. It is like 4 times my weight. It's fucking 4 times my weight. It runs so many times faster than me. I think that's a quick L. I won't lie. They definitely wouldn't tear me to shreds, but it is a quick L. Next thing, this little jerboa, or this little mouse, I would literally end its bloodline. That's it. Things like that big. Dude, it's like the classic question, like, how many 6th graders could you take? How many jerboas could you fight at once before you get overwhelmed? The answer is all of them. I could fight every jerboa at once and still walk out of that thing. Because those boys are so tiny. They're so teeny tiny. They're so minuscule compared to me. Next up is a deer would literally tear me to shreds for fun. I am so afraid of deer and moose and anything that has an antler attached to it because those things are massive. Those things are scary and they could wake up like a buck. If I'm walking through the forest, a buck could just find me and just decide that I'm done. Like, that's it. And what am I going to do about that? I've seen a buck. I've seen a buck in real life. Me and my friend were like biking through a trail in the woods and we stopped and there was a buck sitting like 30 feet away from us on this trail. And he was gonna go. He was just gonna go straight towards the buck. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, it's just a deer. Whoop-de-doo. And I was like, if you piss that thing off, it will just end you. It will punch your ticket. It will end your life. You will not breathe anymore. So, easy clap, dude. That thing tears me to shreds because it's a Wednesday and the buck woke up. The buck hates Wednesdays and dude, the antlers are so scary. That's the thing. The thing is the antlers are so scary to me. I'm actually terrified to be on the wrong end of a deer or a moose. Like that video in Canada of like the moose and he's just standing in the middle of the island on the freeway. Like, bro, he was so fucking big. Like, he was actually insanely big. It was scary. Yeah, this thing, oh my god.
Look at this big fella.
Oh my god, I thought this was Canada. This happened in the US.
Wow,
look at that thing.
Kalia, look at him. He's huge.
Look.
Hey there, bud.
Look at the size of this car compared to this moose. The car is as tall as his quad.
Hey there, bud.
Also, holy shit, his side view mirror is fucked.
No, I'm not gonna touch it. Hey there, bud. Hey there, got a.
This man is 1,000 times braver than I am.
Yeah? Okay.
Like I know that this moose could just the car right now. Next up, this isn't just any old reptile. This isn't just any old lizard. I know exactly what lizard this is. This is a Chinese water dragon. It's one of these things. Right? And here's the thing, I own one of those. You see the big black thing? Wait, I'll get there. The big black thing right there. That big black thing. There's actually a Chinese water dragon in that right now. I'm not going to get her out because she gets mad. But there is a Chinese water dragon in that thing. I do own a water dragon, actually. Now that being said, that means I've spent a lot of time around water dragons. I think it's somewhere between I'm the favorite and easy clap. I think it's an easy clap because the most they really do, or at least the most she does, is she'll puff out, she'll hiss at me. She's whipped her tail maybe twice. Like maybe twice. And the whole time I've had her, she's whipped that tail. But also they have tail autonomy, so she'll pop it off, right? Like she stands a pretty good chance of detaching the tail too. So I think it's an easy clap. I don't think I end the bloodline. I think there's a lot of Chinese water dragons and eventually that tail would start to like hurt. But I definitely do think it's an easy clap. An octopus? I think an octopus is a quick L. I just think an octopus is a quick L. Those things are definitely smarter than me. Those things definitely would roll me. They would do its little... Oh, no, that's a cuttlefish. I was was thinking about it like camouflaging, but then I was like, that's a cuttlefish and not an octopus. But yeah, octopus, or if that might even be a squid. I don't want to get inked by a squid. That's a quick L. With the zebra, simple, easy. Grizzly bear, tear me to shreds for fun. The grizzly bear would literally shred me into pieces and then just go on with its day and not even give me a second thought. You know? And that's just how it would be. Grizzly bears are 8 feet long, 900 pounds of just muscle and fat. Those things are pretty much bulletproof. So yeah, grizzly bear takes me in a fight. It would tear me to shreds for fun. It's not close. Same thing with a hippo. Hippos are sociopaths. They are terrible. I'm very afraid of them. If I run into any of these 3 things in the wild, it's just their turf. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, these things, if I run into them, or even the lobster, I'd be like, okay, like, we can share this spot. You know, zebras and squids, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna be a little cautious. These 3, bro, I'm literally turning and walking the other way and be like, yeah, man, that's just your turf. I don't know what you want from me. Like, I just don't know. Sea turtle, I think, is an easy clap. I think they put up enough of a fight for me to not just end their bloodline where it stands, but I'm definitely winning that fight. Like, decisively, I'm winning that fight because they don't have a lot of defense mechanisms. Tiger? Nope. Nope. No, sir. A wolf? That's the question, right? That's the question. Is it a wolf or is it a pack of wolves? Because I think a pack of wolves, like, they tear me to shreds for fun. But I think just a wolf, I think they're the favorite. I think I put up a fighting chance, but I think they're still the favorite at the end of the day. Because, like, look at me, right? I think I could put up a fight against a wolf. I'm not going to cap and say that it's a 50-50 or even, you know, I walk out winning. That's a lie. But I do think I stand a fighting chance, but I think at the end of the day, a wolf's a favorite. Individually. Pack tears me to shreds, but we're going individual wolf. I think they're the favorite. Is that a macaw? Is that a red macaw? It is. It's a scarlet macaw. What do macaws eat? Yeah, it's all seeds, nuts, fruits, and berries, dude. I think I'm the favorite. I think it would have an advantage because it can fly and it could circle me and like dive bomb me, like, you know, it could be like, right? But I think eventually, I'm a gamer. Let's not lie to ourselves. I'm a gamer, right? I've played Dark Souls. Not really. I've actually never played Dark Souls, but I have played video games. Eventually, I think I learn its attack pattern. And you know, like, I think it's a close fight. I walk out a little bruised, a little battered, maybe, but I still think I'm the favorite to win. You know, it's not 50-50. It's like 80-20 me, you know? I got 80-20 odds. Komodo Dragon would literally tear me to shreds for fun. Literally just for fun. Because these things are insane. I saw on a TikTok once that, like, certain, and I might be misremembering, but I saw and I remember TikTok guy saying that, like, at certain times of the year, women just, like, when a woman is on her period, she's just not allowed in the natural habitat of a Komodo dragon because they'll smell the human blood and then they'll hunt the women down, and the islands are literally too small to, like, get out of the Komodo dragon's AoE, and that scares me. Komodo dragons are also like 10 feet long and like 2,000 pounds, and they're super venomous. There is not a universe where I win against the Komodo dragon. Unless I learn how to literally spit venom at that bitch. I'm literally not. Oh my god, imagine. The Komodo dragon goes to like bite me with its venom, and me learning the ways of the mystic arts, I just and I shoot its own venom back at it. That's the only way I win against a Komodo dragon. That's it. That's the only way I win against a Komodo. See, most people would think lion like tears me to shreds for fun, but me, I'm an intellectual. And I know that lions spend most of their day just sleeping. So, that being said, I think if I can get like the sneak on it, the little sneak attack, like Hercules and the Nemesis lion, I can just choke that bitch out. That's my only chance. I do think it's a quick L though. But like tear me to shreds for fun. It's like I have no fighting chance. Lion, I stand a little bit of a chance. I stand a little bit of a chance against a lion because those bitches just sleep most of the day. So I feel like I can like sneak up on that thing. Bald eagle. Now see, here's the thing. I was the favorite against the macaw, but I do think the bald eagle's the favorite against me. Now here's why. Bald eagles scare me, but also I feel like it's the same thing. I feel like I'd have to learn its attack pattern and like predict it. But I also feel like a bald eagle is a more skilled hunter than a macaw is, So I feel like I would have less time to learn the attack pattern before I literally bleed out and die. So that's what makes it scary. So I think the bald eagle's the favorite in this one. The rhinoceros I think is a 50-50 fight, which sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. But one thing you gotta know about the rhinoceros is they run super slow and they're super blind. Rhinoceros cannot see for shit. I can't either. But I personally have the benefit of human innovation. Glasses. So that gives me the advantage. Here's my plan. Here's the plan to take down the rhinoceros. It sees me. It's charging at me. It's doing its little getting ready, I let it get real close, and then I just dodge the rhino. And it's already going. It's got a super wide turn radius, so it's super big, and it has to turn. While it's turning, I'm just, chucking rocks at it because I don't get to be equipped with anything, but I can use my surroundings, right? Like a tiger's allowed to climb the tree, so I'm allowed to just chuck rocks at the rhino. I find something to distract the rhino with. It charges at that. Cartoon style, I distract it with a door, and it just horn goes through the door. Now it's stuck in the door. Uh-oh, I win. The other reality that we live in is that the rhinoceros might just skewer me. But I don't choose to live in that world. So I think it's a 50-50. Small little tiny birds, I end their bloodline. They're not aggressive. They're super small. I could literally crush one in my hand. Yeah, I think that's an easy clap. I think I literally end their bloodline. Especially because their bloodline most of the time is in eggs, and I could just the egg. Next up is a panda bear. How aggressive are pandas? How aggressive are panda bears? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was pretty sure that pandas were kind of dangerous because they eat bamboo, and bamboo is strong. Bamboo is extremely strong. Yeah, bamboo can take up to 52,000 pounds per square inch to break. So that being said, I think as long as I avoid the mouth area, I'm pretty safe. So I think the panda's the favorite. Because pandas are also smaller than grizzly bears, and I'm also just a lot more afraid of grizzly bears. I think like ferrets are quick. Ferrets are agile, right? They're agile little creatures. But at the end of the day, they're small. And I feel like with a ferret, all it would take is just like this is all it would take for a ferret, right? It's coming at me. All it just takes is one good, you know? Now, I don't think that move is busted enough to end the whole bloodline, but it is busted enough for an easy clap. So we take those. We take the easy claps around here. A gorilla? This is an interesting one. Because I know that gorillas are big and strong, but they're also huge pussies. So I don't know. I want to say it's a 50-50, but I also want to say the gorilla's maybe the favorite because the gorilla is muscular. So I think the gorilla's the favorite. I think I could put up a good fight against the gorilla. Unlike an orangutan, that's a quick L because orangutans are super smart, they're super big, they're super scary. I literally went to the Cincinnati Zoo and watched an orangutan use a vending machine, and I can't even figure out a vending machine, so I feel like that's a quick L. Genuinely, I think I'm the favorite again. Like, I feel like llama is one of those animals that if I just push it over, it's just gonna sit there on its side not knowing what to do, you know? Like, it's not going to be able to easily pull itself out of the trenches. You know what I mean? So, I feel like llama is not an easy win. I think I'm the favorite against a llama. See, I don't think elephants would do it for fun. Like, I don't think an elephant would demolish me just for the sport of it, you know? But I do think if I am in a fight against an elephant, it is a quick L, and it will serve it to me on a silver platter because they're scary. They're big. They could just literally... And that's it. It's over. It's done. So, feel like elephant is a quick L for me. Is that a crocodile or an alligator? Hi. I went to an American public education system. Okay, so the U-shaped snout is always the alligator. That snout looks pretty U-shaped. It's an alligator. I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, I think the alligator tears me up, dude. There's a bunch of alligator guys on TikTok, and they literally say all the time that if the alligator gets a hold of you and rolls, like, no amount of protection makes a difference because the roll is so aggressive that it literally just pops off the nearest joint, right? Like, that scared me because it was a guy that literally, he's probably still on TikTok. He never wears shoes around his alligators. And someone asked, why don't you wear shoes? He said, well, the answer is simple. If it grabs my foot and twists without a shoe, it comes off at the ankle. If I'm wearing a tennis shoe, it comes off at the knee. If I'm wearing knee-high boots, it comes off at the hip. Like, the roll is so aggressive that it just pops off the nearest free joint. And that's scary. So, I think it tears me apart for fun. And I think it's as simple and as easy as that. Cheetah's a 50-50. Cheetah is 100% a 50-50. Because cheetahs run very fast, but in the same vein, they can't do it for long. They're a sprinter. Cheetahs are a sprinter. I think the statistic is something crazy. Like cheetahs will chase their prey really fast, but only for like 45 seconds or something. How long can a cheetah run? Yeah, they can only run 1,500 feet before they have to stop. They can only maintain their speed for 20 to 30 seconds. Like, if I can just outsmart the cheetah for 30 seconds, it'll literally retreat, and then I can take my turn. You know what I mean? Like an RTS or something. Or like a card game. Like, it plays its cards, and it doesn't win, so I get to play my cards, and then I get to win. So I feel like it's a 50-50. It just depends on how long I can outrun that cheetah for. I'm hoping long enough. I don't even know what the fuck this thing is. What is that animal? Is that an owl? What is this animal? I actually don't know what this animal is. It looks like an owl. Assuming it's an owl, I would say I'm the favorite against the owl. I think realistically I stand a good chance of taking any bird except the bald eagle. Oh, this is an octopus. So that's a squid. Either way, they're both a quick L. I already explained why I would lose to an octopus. Those things are smart and scary. Crab, I feel like I could end its whole bloodline. Because crabs don't have much defense other than that shell. But I don't know if you ever had crab legs. Those things are super easy to break. Crab legs are easy to break. I would imagine the back shell isn't much different. So that's an easy clap too, to be honest with you. I just step through the shell. It's super easy. Peacock. Peacock's a hard one. Because it's a bird. But I don't know if it has... I think I'm the favorite against a peacock. Because the peacock's big defensive thing is just the feathers and the eyes, right? So I feel like I'm the favorite against the peacock. Same thing as the sheep. I think... Oh, but rams. I think a female sheep is an easy clap. I think I'll leave it at I'm the favorite. Because I feel like a female sheep is an easy clap. I think a ram is a 50-50. So I'll leave it at I'm the favorite. It depends on the gender of the sheep. An otter. How big are otters? Or that's a sea. That's a seal. No, that is a seal, just not the Pokemon. Seal's good. Average size is 7 to 8 feet and approximately 660 to 770 pounds. Oh, it's so cute though. It's so cute. But if it's coming after me and it's a life or death situation, I think it's a 50-50. I think seal's a 50-50, to be honest. And lastly, a goat. A mango. A Tom Brady. I think a goat's an easy clap. I'm going to be honest. I've seen a goat. Those things are small. Those things are weak. I could take it in a fight any day of the week. Easily. Any day of the week, I could take a goat in a fight. So, that being said, boys, this is the final tier list. Let's start at the bottom. Cats and dogs, I would literally rather die than fight them. Things that could tear me to shreds. Deers or moose, literally anything with antlers. Grizzly bears, hippos, tigers, Komodo dragons, sharks, and alligators. All of those things could tear me to shreds and not think twice about it. Stuff that I would believe is a quick L is a zebra, a squid, a lion, an orangutan, an elephant, octopus, and swans. Those are the ones that would be a quick L. Next up, things that are against me and the odds, but I have a fighting chance, but they're still the favorite. Wolves, eagles, pandas, gorillas, and whales. Mostly because these things I have a fighting chance against, but I feel like they still pull ahead at the end. Stuff that's a 50-50. A lobster, depending on the environment. A rhino. A horse. A cheetah. A seal, depending on the circumstances. And a dolphin, depending on the circumstances. All of these things, it's a coin flip on who wins. Things that I'm the favorite against. A macaw. A llama. A green tree python. A barn owl. A peacock. a sheep, and a cow. These are things that would put up a good fight, but I still stand the better chance at winning. Next up is the easy clap category. We've got a Chinese water dragon, a sea turtle, a ferret, ducks, and goats. These animals, I feel like I could take any day of the week. They could ambush me, and I could still come out on top. And then finally, the 5 animals that I could end the bloodline of are mice and gerboas, finches, starfish, clownfish, and crabs. Those 5 species of animal, if I woke up tomorrow, I could just end them all. So that's it. That's my tier list. If you liked, make sure to like, and if you liked it enough, make sure to subscribe. Always putting content out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.